Here we have a 1997 on a P registration Volvo B10M Mark IV Van Hool Alizee H 53 seat coach. The vehicle is owned and operated by a very, very well known company, Safeguard Coaches, down in Guildford. Been around for, well, as you can see, the 2 years off the centenary at the moment. This vehicle's been owned from new, so I'm told we've got all the history going back to the day it arrived. At the end of the day, we've got to accept it's a 25-year-old vehicle, so it's not going to be mint, but it's very, very clean for its age. Wheel trims are fitted, as you can see. My kind of massive tick, especially when these were new and we were listen, I used to tour all over Europe in one of these, was that massive luggage capacity. It's probably not that relevant for what people are going to use it for these days, but you know, it has got good luggage. It's also got the same in the middle. You've got loads of luggage in the centre and on top of the engine. There's not even that much obvious corrosion, just little bits and pieces. You know, for considering its age, it's a very, very well presented vehicle. Even when we jump on board, we've got 53 reclining seats now. This is the original maquette, grey graffiti, right? You'll all remember it. You'll also all know that within 3 years, most vehicles in this maquette were ready for a retrim because it faded that quick. But in fairness, this has really, really stood the test of time. You know, it's pretty much original. All the curtains are present. You know, the only issues really are a couple of blown windows, which is that one there. And not that one, but the one further along, which we'll see in a minute. You know, it's got retrofitted Thermo King air conditioning. I can tell you a lot about that because, funnily enough, my first two vehicles are 1996 B10M Van Hools with this maquette. Interestingly enough, they were ex-Whitelaws in Scotland, and we fitted the same Thermo King system. There's the other blown window. We fitted the same Thermo King system, and I'll tell you what, it's one of the best air conditioning systems I've ever had in a coach. We used to send those vehicles down to southern Italy in the height of summer and they were freezing inside. So, you know, again, another tick. Another tick for me is split windscreen, which you don't get on very many late Alizees. All the old Shearings Van Hool, you know, the old shape with the old style front, they all had split screens. But even when they went on to the last update on this model, they had one-piece windscreens. There is a monitor. We're obviously wired for DVD. I doubt it'll ever get used. We've even got the original Blaupunkt radio cassette unit. The dash is all in good order. This one has also got retarder fitted. Retarders were not standard on B10Ms, and even the little yellow EDC light, there we go, that one there that comes on with the ignition and you have to put your foot on the brake to get off, that still works, which I'm amazed at. The only thing that's missing is that bit of glass there, which has obviously gone over the years and they've just panelled over it. You know, that Thermo King system is brilliant. All the buttons are there. The dash is in good order. If somebody doesn't buy this for operation, and let's be honest, this will be a good spare. I also think if somebody's looking for something for preservation, it's about as original as you'll get. You know, the only one that I've seen original in better condition was the one I sold of Ed Oates's down in Cornwall. You know, But yeah, you know, original B10M Van Hool, you're looking right at one. 6-speed manual gearbox. We're not even going to get into Euros on the engine, are we? On a 1997, it's 25-year-old. But I'll tell you what, this thing has got lots and lots of life left in it. And if you're looking for something, even just to sit in the yard and be there as a spare to do schools when summer doesn't start, bit of baths, you know, a bit of knocking about, I don't think you'd go wrong with this. In fact, to be honest, you'd probably use this every day and keep something else in. So, to recap, very, very well presented and as original as you'll get. 1997 on the P. Volvo B10M Mark IV, Van Hool, Alizee H, 53 seat coach.